Are you looking for a powerful way to monitor your custom Lightning components? Today we'll look into Lightning Logger. By the end of this video, you will know what Lightning Logger is, how it works, when and why to use it. So without further delay, let's get started. Before we jump into Lightning Logger, let's understand what event monitoring is, because Lightning Logger comes under the umbrella of event monitoring. Event monitoring is a feature in Salesforce by which different kinds of activities get tracked. These activities could be user activity or system activities. These activities get captured in the form of events. Please note, event monitoring is not a free feature. You need to either have Salesforce Shield or Salesforce Event Monitoring add-on subscriptions. Let's see different kinds of event which gets captured. Event monitoring helps you track who viewed what data and when, from where the data has been accessed, whether the record has been changed from UI or not, who is logging in and from where, and what is their IP addresses. It captures information about Apex transaction, which includes methods being invoked, time taken, and it captures information about Lightning experience usage. And there are many more events. All these events get stored in Salesforce, and Salesforce provides primarily three ways to access it based on its type. First way to access would be with the help of event log files. Salesforce provides the option where you can head to the Salesforce standard UI, select the event type, and download it as a CSV file. Post that, you can perform your analysis on that. Second way is with the help of query. For certain events, you can directly access it within the Salesforce itself. And last is subscription. There are certain events for which Salesforce provides subscriptions. Subscription could be with the help of Apex Trigger, Flows, PubSub, or streaming APIs. For today's topic, we are interested in Lightning Experience event. In this Lightning Experience, Salesforce only tracks the information about the standard navigation or standard components. However, when it comes to the custom component, there is no tracking. And that is where Lightning Loggers comes into the picture. With the help of Lightning Logger, developers can enable tracking in case of custom components. And once that tracking is enabled, all those events get stored in the Lightning Log event type that you can download and perform your analysis. Core purpose of Lightning Logger is to enable observability to your custom components. Let's consider that you have developed an awesome custom component and enabled it for the desktop as well as mobile experience. Now you would like to identify how much percentage of users are using it for the desktop and for mobile experience. Once you enable tracking with the help of Lightning Logger not only logs your message but also tracks the context information like user information, session details, IP address, device information, whether it was a mobile experience or a desktop experience. With the help of all this information, you would be able to answer that question and many more. Now let's see how to work with Lightning Logger. Here is the official documentation for Lightning Logger. Per documentation, enable Lightning Logger event needs to be enabled in order to use Lightning Logger. So let's first enable that. I'll go to setup, open event monitoring settings. Here you will observe there is a new setting, enable Lightning Logger events. In my org, it is already turned on, but if it is not turned on, please turn it on. And as a part of Lightning Logger module, you will get a method named log, and it takes a parameter. The parameter could be of type string or object. In our example, we'll try to log both kinds of messages, a string as well as an object. For the demo purposes, I created one Lightning Logger demo component. Let's add some code in it. We have imported this log method from the Lightning Logger module. First, we will log some string message. This is the method to do that. Here you can see we are just passing a string message. And we have added another method which takes object and logs it. Now we have written some JavaScript code. Let's add some front-end code. We'll call both those methods from the front end. Here are the two buttons that we have added, log string and log object. Let's deploy this code. I have already added this component to our app builder page. Let's see how this component will look like. Here is that component. You can see there are two buttons, log string and log object. Let's try this out. We got a success message, means string has been passed to the Lightning Logger. Then we'll click log object. This also is successful, means object has been logged in Lightning Logger. Now in order to check these event logs, we need to go to setup. We need to navigate to the event log file browser, and from there we can download the file which contains Lightning Logger events. Here we can apply a filter of Lightning Logger. Since we just added the Lightning log statements, let's take the interval of hourly. You can see there are no logs generated yet because events take some time. Sometimes it is available within few hours and sometimes it could take from 24 to 48 hours. Once the events are available, we'll come back and resume from there. So it took 4 to 5 hours for event logs to appear. Now we can see Lightning Logger event files are generated here. We have two rows because I was playing with this environment. I generated quite a few. Let's download these event logs. On the right hand side, you will see a button, download as CSV. Once you download this file, you will be greeted with this data. Here you can see much more information about the logs, the timestamp, the request ID, organization ID, user details, and if you go to the extreme right, you will see the messages that we have logged. Here is the message. First one is the object that we had logged, and the second is the direct string. Object just gets JSON serialized. There are other information which are available here, like user details, client IP address, by which you would be able to answer many questions and observe your component, how it is working in the target org. That wraps our Lightning Logger. Hope you learned something new. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.